Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living Cultural Coast. So wonderful to see you all here this morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kathleen Frankart. I'm a licensed spiritual practitioner here, and I greet you today with Namaste. Namaste. Namaste is Sanskrit, and it means the divinity in me recognizes and greets, honors you. So thanks again for joining us, and thank you all for joining us online today. We're happy to have you joining us virtually. Here at the Center for Spiritual Living, we study and teach the science of mind, which was developed by Reverend Dr. Ernest Holmes. And it's a philosophy that we believe helps create a more successful, peaceful, joyful life for ourselves, but also contributes to a world that works for everyone. So that's what we're up to here, and we're glad that you joined us for that. If it's your first time visiting us, or maybe second or even third, we're really glad that you're spending some time with us. Hopefully you met one of our greeters on the way in and got an opportunity to get some information. There's also information on the welcome table if you want to pick that up on the way out. As I mentioned, I'm Kathleen Frankart. I am not the minister. Our minister and spiritual director, Reverend Teresa Feberts, continues on her sabbatical for the next couple of weeks. And I talked with her last evening, and she asked that I just share with you her gratitude and acknowledgement for your prayerful support for her beloved husband, Bobby, also our musical director here, who took a spill while hiking. And he's gone through some surgery. He's doing much better. He's healing. His healing journey is continuing, but it's going well. And just ask that you continue to keep him in your prayers, and her as she's supporting him. So glad to share that good news with you today. So the August theme is On the Wings of Love. This is what we're looking at for the whole month of August. And I just love that because, I love that, I get it. I love that because, you know, typically we have love as the theme in the month of February, but now in these, you know, kind of lazy, crazy, hazy days of summer that we're going through, now we have another time to contemplate what love is and what love contributes to our lives. And so today, being the first Sunday of the month, we have the theme is the launch of love. So we're going to look at how love shows up in our practice and in our lives. And we have a special contemplative service. Every first Sunday of the month is a contemplative service. And what is that? Well, it's kind of what it sounds like. It's a time to just reflect through music, through reading, through meditation. We're going to slow things down. We'll have some moments of silence sprinkled throughout, some quiet time. And so how many times have you said to yourself, gosh, I need a break. I don't have time to meditate. I wish I could have a little more peace and quiet. Well, you showed up at the right place, everybody. You'll get to do all of that, one of those things, all of those things, however you want to do it. And in keeping with this launch of love, we're going to be steeping ourselves. You're going to hear the word love a lot today. So get used to it, enjoy it, relish it, start to really feel a new way to embody it. And by the way, when I say love, I'm talking about love with a capital L, the love that we equate with the love of God, of spirit, of the divine. And it is that infinite givingness of itself to life, to us. And it's where all possibility exists, right? It is this beautiful teaching that we recognize love, capital L, is synonymous with that universal creative force, God by any name. So today I'm going to be your facilitator for this contemplative service, and I will use the word God from time to time, But I just want you to feel comfortable for substituting any other word that is more comfortable for you. So if it's love, if it's universal presence, if it's the divine, whatever it is, we just want you to have that experience of being comforted and comfortable with our service today, whatever is meaningful for you. Ernest Holmes, the architect of the science of mind philosophy that we study and teach, wrote this: "Love is the grandest healing and drawing power on earth." On earth. Quite a statement. And so one of our spiritual practices here is meditation as an access to experiencing that love. And by design and by effect, out of that love comes the opportunity for healing, a consciousness that can heal. So, as I said, this is your opportunity to slow down and open up and see what more is available in this beautiful life, in a space and a time that is uniquely yours, however you decide to design it. And I'll be leading you through opportunities to do that. And I just want to remind you that as we move through this, whatever you experience, however you experience, it's just right. You can't do this wrong. You can't mess this up. Some people say, well, I don't know how to meditate, or I've never done it well, or what have you. Just let that go. Just let that go. Judgment-free zone here for the next 30, 40 minutes, okay? So today we'll go a little differently than typical. So I just kind of want to run through that with you before we get started. First, we're going to hear from our beloved Angelica Redleaf. She's one of our amazing volunteers. She's on our board of directors. She helps manage this beautiful Sunday service that we put together every week. So she'll be sharing a reading with us. And then our talented musicians for the day, Frankie Taylor and Diana Wyatt. Yes, yes, yes. They will be anchoring our service with some beautiful music to set the tone. And after that, I will be back to take us through the meditations, and you'll hear from them along the way as well. So with that, I invite Angelica to come forward, and we'll begin.
Hi, everybody. Well, you know who I am. Kathleen just told everybody. The topic today is the launch of love. And I thought, well, what is that? What is that? And then I thought about launching a ship or a rocket. I thought of Helen of Troy, whose beautiful face launched 1,000 ships. But love, launching love. So I went to the online thesaurus, and the following synonyms are very helpful: begin, start, produce, expand, initiate. Well, that helped. So I started looking for a wisdom story from around the world somewhere that would speak to that. I found a really great story about a young boy wanting to know how to love God. A very sweet story. Essentially, to begin loving God, to launch the love of God. The story comes from the Richard Rohr book entitled What the Mystics Know. And the title is Try to Love a Stone. Once upon a time, a small Jewish boy went to his rabbi and said he didn't know how to love God. "How can I love God when I've never seen him?" asked the boy. "I think I understand how to love my mother, my father, my brother, my little sister, and even the people in our neighborhood. But I don't know how I'm supposed to love God." The rabbi looked at the little boy and said, "Start with a stone. Try to love a stone. Try to be present to the most simple and basic thing in reality, so you can see its goodness and beauty. Then let that goodness and beauty come into you. Let it speak to you. Start with a stone. The boy nodded with understanding. Then, when you can love a stone, the rabbi continued, try a flower. See if you can love a flower. See if you can be present to it and let its beauty come into you. See if you can let its life come into you and you can give yourself to it. You don't have to pluck it, possess it, although I did pluck it, or destroy it. You can just love it over there in the garden. The boy nodded again. I'm not saying it's wrong to pick flowers, added the rabbi. I'm just asking you to learn something from the flower without putting it in a vase. The boy smiled, which meant he understood, or maybe he didn't. Just in case he didn't, the rabbi chose the boy's pet dog as the next object of loving and listening. The boy nodded and smiled when the rabbi talked about his dog. He even said, "Yes, Rabbi." Then the rabbi went on. Try to love the sky and the mountains, the beauty of all of creation. Try to be present to its many forms. Let it speak to you and let it come into you. The boy sensed the rabbi wanted to say some more, so he nodded again as if he understood. I mean, he is a young boy. Yeah. Okay, the next part I didn't make up. It's right here. Then the rabbi said, try to love a woman. Try to be faithful to a woman and sacrifice yourself for her. After you have loved a stone, a flower, your little dog, the mountain, the sky, and a woman, then you'll be ready to love God.
Thank you, beloved Angelica. My name is Diana Wyatt. This is Frankie Taylor. And I would like to say yesterday there are many faces in here that I saw who were with me helping Streets of Paradise, volunteering with your hearts, engaging, giving your energy. And today I would like you to take that same zeal that you had yesterday and give it to yourself right here in this service. That same love, that same tenderness, that same offering you gave, give to yourselves. We've logged 104 hours for Streets of Paradise within the last month from this center. Let's log some time and love for ourselves today. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. Can you feel it? The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. Let the water wash away our tears. Let the fire burn away our fear. Let the wind blow into our life such faith and trust. Let the earth hold you, nurture nurture you, take care of you. We know this song. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. Let the water wash away our tears. Let the fire burn away our fear. Let the wind blow into your life such faith and trust. Oh, let the earth hold you, take care of you, nurture you. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. Let the water wash away our tears. Let the fire burn away our fear. Let the wind blow into your life such faith and trust. Oh, let the earth hold you, take care of you, nurture you. The last time, know it with me.
Is this on now? So we're going to have our first meditative practice. There will be two today. One's a little shorter than the second. And this one is a meditation called Metta Bhavana. And it is in the Buddhist tradition. Metta means loving kindness, and bhavana means to develop or cultivate. So this meditation teaches us to be kind and gentle by cultivating a positive relationship with ourselves, and then being able to take that out into the rest of the world. Loving kindness can be an access for beginning compassion for ourselves and a way to release anger in our hearts and minds. Yesterday there was a quote in the Science of Mind magazine that I thought was so apropos for this idea of starting to start with love for ourselves first. And it said, loving yourself isn't an act of vanity, it's an act of sanity. And I was like, okay, that's how we get out of it, right? So during these next few minutes, I will be inviting you to silently repeat a few phrases to acknowledge and communicate love and compassion to yourself. perhaps we don't do that often enough, so let's practice it here this morning. And I just invite you to notice if there's a little tug or resistance to it, just to let it go and encourage yourself to really be steeped in that love, that capital L love that created you. So I invite you now to settle in, closing your eyes or softening your focus, whatever is comfortable for you. Feel yourself grounded in your seat, allowing yourself to feel fully supported, your feet planted firmly on the ground. Notice your breath permeating your body. Imagine it to be like a spray clearing toxins from your heart. Now try to visualize looking back at yourself, or see yourself in a beautiful place that you enjoy, or just silently call your name. Remember to breathe. So now I'm going to invite you to silently repeat a few phrases to communicate love and compassion for yourself. Say to yourself, "May I be happy." Then breathe and acknowledge how this feels. May I be happy. Then say, "May I be well." Then breathe and acknowledge how this feels. May I be well. Say to yourself, "May I be kind toward my suffering." And breathe. May I be kind toward my suffering. Allow yourself to be in stillness with whatever arises. Continuing on, I invite you to speak lovingly to yourself and say, "May I cultivate more kindness within my heart." May I cultivate more kindness within my heart. Say to yourself, "May I cultivate more peace within my heart." Say to yourself, "May I continue to develop and grow." May I continue to develop and grow. Now I'm going to give you a few moments to repeat to yourself any phrase or phrases that resonated with you, or just sit quietly in this space of loving kindness that we have created. You may even wish to wrap your arms about you in an embrace of loving kindness. Let us be in silence now. So now when you're ready, begin to bring yourself back into this space and opening your eyes. And I invite you to enjoy this beautiful song by India Ari, performed by Diana and Frankie.
The things my family did. I am not the voices in my head. I am not the pieces of the brokenness inside. I am light. Light. Sing it to yourself. I am light. I am light. I am light. I am light. Mistakes I have made, or any of those things that cause me shame. I am not the pieces of the dreams I've left behind. I am loved. I am not the color of my eyes. I am not my skin on the outside. I am not my age. I am not my race. All inside, we're each light. Light. mind. I am the God on the inside. I am a star, a tiny piece of it all. I am light. Light. We're all light. I am light.
This meditation is inspired by an essay entitled The Consciousness That Heals by Ernest Holmes from this book right here, Living the Science of Mind. And I'm going to share a couple of quotations during this next meditation. Holmes wrote, "We must believe that love, goodness, truth, and beauty are at the center of everything, everything. Therefore, at the center of the person, the condition or situation which we designate in our treatment." Treatment is another word for affirmative prayer. We must believe that love is God, infinite, eternal, and ever-present. We cannot escape love. We exist in love and are one with it. We live by it, through it, and in it. It motivates our entire thought, purpose, plan, and action. Everything we see with the eyes of love. And everything we hear with the ears of love. He also writes in this month's magazine, "We know there is a power far greater than we are. There is a love that casts out fear and a faith that overcomes all obstructions. We must permit ourselves through affirmative thinking to enter into the power and this love with complete confidence." He's showing us the way to use love and spiritual law to transform, to heal, to create something new for ourselves, to bring forth something more that we can contribute, that we can experience, something greater in this life. So let's go there now. Take a few moments to resettle in your seat, closing your eyes or softening your gaze. Those beautiful flowers out the front here are something to focus on if you prefer to leave your eyes softly open. Connect again with your breath. Breath is the point of presence. It's the point of where life is happening. Breathe normally, but just notice that breath brings sustaining energy into the body. And conversely, as we expel it, we are giving up already something that has already served our body. Notice your breath as your connection to your inner self. Now see yourself in a perfect space for you. This may be familiar or somewhere completely new. It may be outside under a canopy of stars, in the coolness of a forest, or at the water's edge. Perhaps it's inside in a comfortable chair with scented candles and a hush. Whatever it is, it's a space where you are completely at ease, safe, and calm. See yourself joyfully immersed in this space of perfect love. Give yourself permission to be fully present to its energy and vibration, and notice you feel yourself expecting something wonderful to take place. Feel this perfect experience and vibration now emanating from you out into the world, to every other being and every other place. You are present to your oneness with all of creation, and yet remain completely grounded, calm, serene. This feeling of infinite benevolence, this infinite love and oneness with all of life is happening right here, right now. And take a few moments to drink in that experience of love and oneness. So feeling that safety net of love and kindness, take this opportunity to ask, where would an experience of more love make a difference in my life? Said another way, how would an experience of more love, more divine spirit, make a difference in my life? Perhaps it is a challenge in a relationship with yourself or another. Perhaps a feeling of lack or separation from your abundance. Perhaps it's something to forgive in yourself or with another. Or it could be something in you that you want to deepen, take to the next level, expand. As you ponder this question, where or how would more love make a difference in my life? Know that you're safe, divinely inspired and guided. Take this question into the silence for a few moments. Where or how would more love make a difference in my life? As this condition or situation comes into your awareness, in your mind's eye, see it enfolded in love. Let love permeate every aspect of it as a presence of golden energy, healing light. And know that there is complete safety within this space where you are. Love now invites you to summon gratitude for the experience, for the lessons or awarenesses it brought to you. Consider you would not be who you are today without this experience, and yet you are completely ready and willing to let it go. It has served its purpose. Divine love invites you to place this issue or opportunity in its perfect care. And you find now before you a small box that has been placed there just for this purpose. You are at peace as you place this issue or opportunity inside the box, closing it gently and completely. Perfect love now asks, what can I bring in place of what you have released? Once again, allow intuition to guide you in developing a vivid experience or picture of the qualities you want to embrace. What do you want to experience now that the concern or condition has dissolved? Is it love, abundance, creativity, balance? Take a few moments now to listen for that answer. Ernest Holmes wrote, "There is a specific, definite thing we are to receive, but we are to receive it as we believe." How much of what you want, are you willing to receive? See the experience now of receiving it. How does it look? What is happening around this experience of more love? Notice if others are involved, or is it a solitary experience? Take note of your feelings. Are you peaceful, insightful, joyful, confident? Whatever the feeling, you know with faith that it is right for you. A complete antidote to the nature of what has come before. Now, can you expand that feeling of love even further, taking in more of it? Remember, we are to receive as we believe. Allow yourself to feel the exuberance of this moment. Proclaim within that this healing, this change in whatever has come before, is a direct response by law to your faith in its transformation and manifestation, to this greater experience of love. It can be nothing less. Allow yourself to take this moment to incorporate this knowing throughout your entire being, body, mind, and spirit. And so now take a moment to look around this space that you created and have been creating within. Feel it. Commit it to memory. And know that you can bring yourself back here at any time. This is your experience of faith, and you can use it. I invite you to bring yourself now back to this room, opening your eyes when you're ready. And let's anchor this experience with a closing inspiration from Ernest Holmes, taking these words as your own. I listen with complete faith and trust to the voice of love guiding me today. I accept the abundant good that flows easily and freely to me. In return, I am loving and generous to all others, knowing that we are joined in spirit. My whole mind is open to the divine influx of joy, love, wisdom, and guidance. My life prospers. And together we say, and so it is. Thank you all for your participation today in this service. It's been my intention that it provides some support on your spiritual journey. I hope that you take something with you that maybe you didn't come in with today, or maybe left something here that you needed to drop off. However it occurs for you, I'm so glad that you were with us today. This is our opportunity now to make our offering to the center that provides this opportunity for us to be in spiritual community together. And as you take your gifts in your hand, I invite those of you joining us online to just notice the scrolling at the bottom of the screen. It tells you how you can participate in giving to the center in that way. So if you give online, as I do, take your gift virtually in your hand. And if you have your gift with you in the physical, place it in your hand. And I invite you just to, however it is, to place it over your heart. And get in touch with that sense of gratitude, that sense of being filled with gratitude, with love, with inspiration. And imbue that gift with that quality, those qualities. And know that as you give this gift, you're not only prospering this center and enabling it to continue, but you're prospering the world, and that goodness, that grace, that contribution is returned to you by grace and by law for the greatest good, for the greatest and highest good of all. And so it is.
So it is.
Thank you so much for your gift, and Diana and Frankie are going to lead us in our offering affirmation.
I receive the gift of life and pass it on. I receive the gift of love and pass it on. I receive the gift of joy and pass it on. I receive all good and pass it on. I receive the gift of life and pass it on. I receive the gift of love and pass it on. I receive the gift of joy and pass it on. I receive all good and pass it on. Thank you, thank you.
Good morning. First, I want to thank Frankie and Diana. Beautiful, beautiful music. And Kathleen, what wonderful meditations. I mean, really, really anchored us in those things. Thank you, thank you. And so now on to fun stuff. First of all, do we have any new people here today? No. Oh, we have one. If you haven't already received a gift, please see one of the greeters or Reverend Diana, wherever she is right now.
Over here, left.
We have more? Oh. Other people, have you received your gift? If not, please see one of the greeters or Reverend Diana. Come around and talk with us and everything. We're happy that you're here. Also want to remind people about the newsletter. It only goes out once a week. It has all the information about what's going on, so it's a great way to stay in contact, in touch with everything. If anybody has any parking issues, let me... Yeah, we have a thing with parking. It's going to continue, and through October. So see myself, Reverend Diana. We can help you out with that if need be. Also, the practitioner of the day is Kathleen. Is that correct? So please meet her over here behind the screen if you or know somebody that has a little situation, would like a little support with that. Please come and see Kathleen. On Wednesday night, we have the Spiritual Living Circle. Nicole, are you doing that this week? Okay, Nicole and Jim Grove are the ones. Wonderful, wonderful. It's a wonderful way to you read and talk about one of the articles in the Spiritual Science of Mind magazine. It's a great way to connect. It is by Zoom, so everybody can come and enjoy and everything like that. Just sign up for that, please. On Friday nights, Reverend Diana has the spiritual recovery group. I don't know where she is right now. There she is. Spiritual recovery group, so please come and see her. That is hybrid. It's either in person or on Zoom. Talk to Reverend Diana about that. The first Monday of the month, which is tomorrow, we have metaphysics and other neat stuff happening. One of the videos that we're watching is once you master quantum entanglement, your subconscious unlocks your hidden energies. Okay, so it's a really good one. It's only a half hour. It's a short one. Okay, and then we have a couple other little things that Scott and Deb found wherever they are. Scott and Deb found fantastic other little things that we're going to be watching also. Great conversation. Bring what you want to drink. We supply the popcorn, so we'll enjoy that. The third Friday of the month, we have Bangkok and the women's meditation. Sign up for that. Great food, and then we go into that. And if you don't go to the women's meditation, you go to Reverend Diana's recovery meeting. So the both of them are nearby. Today we have our first book club getting together, and that is with Rebecca. We're going to be doing the 4 agreements, so please stay afterwards, and we'll start that at 12:30. It's going to be fabulous. We're going to start doing that on a more regular basis. At the tables, you'll find everything. Sign up for things over there, just let us know what it is. Talk to us about it, whatever you would like to. Come in and join. And we have refreshments and things like this. Come and enjoy, conversation and community with all of us. And we love that everybody is here. And now Diana and Frankie are going to, lead us out. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Lisa. Kathleen, thank you for knowing the way to our heart. Thank you. That was beautiful. Yes. Here's a Daniel Namod song you folks are just going to love singing along to. Let's go ahead. Everything new. Bring it on. Everything new. Everything different. Everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. I'm through crying. I'm through waiting. I'm through hoping against all hope. Now I'm through longing for something gone that'll never return. I think I finally learned. Bring it on. Everything new. Everything different, everything true. I am ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. Now I'm through grieving, I'm through dreaming about that life I had ain't never come back. And no more wishing on someone else's star that could never be mine. I know it's time. Bring it on. Everything new. Everything different, everything true. I'm ready for my next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be
everything new. Now I've survived many times before, broken hearts, slamming doors. I'll be all right, yes I will once more, just as I did back then. I'm gonna rise again, bring it on, everything new, everything different. I want everything true. We are ready for the next thing to do. Oh, I know it's gonna be everything new. I know it's gonna be everything brand new. Namaste, beloveds. Thank you.
Can you hear me? Thanks, Frankie and Diana. I did have one more announcement that I would like to make. Some of our congregation is going to Banff this week for the Science of Mind convention and everything. And there's going to be a celebration and everything there. We'll talk more about it when they get back. But this is a really kind of big deal and everything. So I wanted to make sure that everybody knew that. And Hector, and I'm not quite sure who else. And Jerry Bateman, they're the ones going. And so we wish them a great trip and can't wait to hear all about it when everybody gets back. Thank you.